a drive and kick. Peterson's got to kind of reset the dribble. 10 to shoot. Coleman on the right wing. There's Jackson. Little push floater in the lane. No. And ripping it out with Karl Poom. And we got a whistle. And a foul's going to be called on the loose ball. Or is it a jump call? Jump
the offensive glass for Northern Arizona.
Jump ball. Possession now in favor of the home team. Peterson. Oh, in the Poom got lost. In the lane on the set play. It gets an easy feed and a layup.
You're right on that. Just the defense lost. Boom. Baseline out of bounds for Northern Arizona.
Off. Out and handed back to the inbounder, Guerra. There goes the Hollenbeck. Bengal lead. 6:27 to go until halftime. NAU with the ball left side to right. Moving it out in front with Peterson. Gets it over to Bradford. Works it out at Poom ball screen. Puts it into Poom at the left elbow. Banging into Vandegree. Goes around him. Spun around and pivoted right around his hip. And finishes with the layup at the rim.
Yeah, Poom's shown an excellent progression in his footwork in the post. You see him banging the bodies there, and the quick spin to go, drop step, and then finish with the left hand.
29 to 21 the lead. Now here is Ott versus Poom. Banging in on Poom. And Ott gets in front of the rim and finishes right in front of the rim with the right-handed jump hook.
And that's just textbook from Poom. You could see the shot blocker. Ott was waiting to elevate and try to block it, and Poom just puts his shoulder right to the middle of his chest to knock him off balance so he can't jump and contest.
So, it's a jump in to Hollenbeck line. Extends the lead back up to 31 to 23. Bradford at the elbow, bounces at the Poom. Oh, he got Otten off his feet with a nice ball fake in the paint. And we got a whistle underneath, James.
And I believe they're going to count the basket as well. They're going to say it was going down. Look, here's the foul. And then on the weak side, So comes over. And they're going to count the basket. And I believe they're going to take a look at it. Wow.
Watch again. Here comes So. He swats that down. Head coach Ryan Looney is having a conversation with Glenn Mayberry. Our officials tonight, Mark Fultz, our referee. Glenn Mayberry is one of our umpires, along with Michael Schursky. This is a three-point play for Poom. And he misses the free throw. Hit the rim and a turnover. NAU could tie the game with a triple here. With 3:35 to go. Coleman into the lane. Bounce pass. Poom pumps. Fakes. Finishes and gets an and one. Monster play. Watch here. Otten off his feet. Poom to the rim. Gets that and checks So the goaltend here on ESPN+.
Have to end a 7-0 run right now for the Lumberjacks over the last minute and a half, and Karl Poom has been the force behind that. He's got 10 points already. He's heading back to the free throw line. He's been so patient down low in the paint. Great footwork, and then also the head fake to get the defenders in the air. I'm sure Coach Looney was saying during the break, stop jumping at his ball fakes down low.
Aggressive ball fakes, powerful ball fakes. Here's Poom at the line. Can't get that free throw to drop, though. Had a three-point play opportunity. Can make it a one-point game, Poom, if he makes this free throw. And he does. 3.2 seconds to go. Bengals up. Bengals call a timeout on his ball screen defense, I reckon. And 48 and a half seconds to go, and it's a one-point lead for the Bengals, 38-37.
Karl Poom, we mentioned it, those 13 points in the first half. Through the first 3 conference games for Poom, he only scored 8 total points. So he's outdone that here in the first 20 minutes of action.
Northern Arizona University. 12 seconds, 10 seconds, 11. Peterson out front between the circles, dribbles to the left wing. Poom ball screen, dumps into the Poom pick and roll. Poom went for the dunk and draws a huge foul. He didn't get the dunk to go because that guy right there, Blake Daberco out of Lincoln, Nebraska, said no, but illegally by the officials' reckoning.
Yeah, you see him get that right wrist there as Poom was going for the two-handed jam, and Karl Poom continues to have the chance to add to his excellent first half.
3.2 seconds to go. Poom, free throw, good. Out comes Peterson, in comes Chris Coleman, a little defensive replacement. Can make it a one-point game, Poom, if he makes this free throw. He does. 3.2 seconds to go. Side, head coach of the Lumberjack basketball team, Shane Burkar. Coach, thank you very much for coming by. Down one, great run on the Bengals. What are you seeing in the first half?
I see a good physical basketball game, something that we would prefer to play in right now. And Idaho State, they're good, they're big, they're physical. I think we're doing a pretty good job. We have a terrible 2-minute stretch here where we're +9 within a minute and 15 seconds. Other than that, I think we've been pretty good.
What do you want to see in the second half from the Lumberjacks?
Well, stop the offensive rebounds. I thought the last 8 minutes of the half that we did a better job of finishing the possession. Karl Poom's been fantastic. So just get more stops and getting out and getting this crowd into. We have a great crowd here, so get them into it and get out of the gator.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you guys.
Okay, that's Shane Burkhardt, 7th-year head coach of the Lumberjacks. At the half in Flagstaff, Arizona, on Findlay Toyota. Another offensive rebound for Van de Greed, the Australian. And a couple of opportunities for him. Second chance points there, and that goes back in the lead, 42-41.
Yeah, he's got some thick shoulders and a heavy workload just into the chest of Jackson, knocks him off balance to get the offensive board.
See, Karl Poom started the second half here for head coach Shane Burkhardt. A couple of changes for both teams. Power dribble into the lane, banks it off the window. Karl Poom continues to have a torrid offensive night.
Well, reasons like that is why he's getting the start here in the second half. 17 points for him now after 15 first half points.
And that is a career high for him now. Here's Guerra. There he goes. Leads into Coleman. Gets the layup to go. He the paint getting it up to the rim. Lachlan Brewer just muscles his way down low for that layup.
And he was active early on the first 2 possessions, actually, for Idaho State. He's been quiet ever since.
Peterson, dump off, Poom, layup good. Poom is hot right now. Poom is crushing it. 19 points. His previous career high was 16 coming into the game. He's blown by that, and we are still early here. 15-15 mark in the second half.
And that was
with the ball. Peterson brings it across the timeline out front. Dribbles to the high left wing. Now gets a ball screen, rejects it, then back to the screener. Poom, 3-shot, bang! Pick and pop off a ball screen rejection, and Poom knocks down a triple.
He's been balling this first half. 13 points for him and a timeout from Idaho State.